All right. Let me talk to one of the brightest young names in the entire damn sport of boxing. Yes, I'm talking about Shakur Stevenson. He's here right now, morning combat style. My man, you're back this Saturday. I don't know if people always realize how great of a quote you are, though. How are things going?
You said quote?
Quote, man. You're a great quote. You light up the screen. Come on, my friend.
I mean, I'm feeling good. I'm just ready to perform December 12th and ready to put on the show for the fans and all my people watching back on.
All right. All right. I love it. Saturday, Toka Khan-Clary is in front of you on ESPN, 10 p.m. Eastern. You're moving up to 130 pounds. Your days as the WBO featherweight champ behind you. And look, this is going to get exciting now because I don't have to tell you this, right? There's big names at 130. Let's not F around with that. But 135 is where all the big names are, all the young stars waiting to be fought. So talk to me about some timelines here because I could even see you as a welterweight one day. This is just me, BC talking right here. How long you want to stay at 130? You just got here.
I think that we getting acclimated to the weight. We just came up from 126. I'm not. I wish I was at 135. That's where all the smoke is at, and I wish I was there with some of the other young fighters. But at the end of the day, 130 is my weight class, and I got to take over the 130 weight class, and there's definitely some big names there too. So
yeah, tell this guy to slow down here. I gotta chill out. I gotta wait for it to happen. You're only 23 years old, and you've been spectacular so far as a pro. So shout out to that. Now check this out, Shakur. All right. When people ask me who's got next in boxing, right? We know it's guys like Bud Crawford, Errol Spence, Canelo right now. But I always say there's 5 guys that are looking to hold the future of the sport up, okay? I'm talking about Gervonta. I'm talking about Rye Guy, all right? I'm talking about Devin Haney. Sometimes I talk about that other guy, Teofimo, as well. But then I tell people this, okay? I'm not here to honk your horn, but I'm telling them, I think Shakur Stevenson, pound for pound wise, he's going to be the best of all 5 of those guys. We just need him to eventually catch up and get up into these weight classes. I got to feel like you feel that same thing, man. So what separates you even from this great group of young guys looking to take over that even a guy like me can get the confidence that you're the next big thing?
I mean, it's just the way that I box. I think that you could look at me and see how mature I am, and you can see my amateur pedigree. You see how good I am. Like a lot of people really don't say like what you just said. Like a lot of people try to talk about just don't for and they try to leave me out. But if I'm being honest, I think that I'm really like the future, and I agree with you. Like I think I'm gonna be the number one guy in years to come, and the one that really put boxing on my back, and I'm gonna be that guy. So I just let everybody do what they do for right now, and believe all the hype that they want to believe, but it's not about right now. Like right now is it's cool and all, but later on down the line is like when it really counts. So that's what I'm more focused on.
I mean, it's fight by fight. It's step by step to do it right. So what does Toka Khan-Clary represent to you? He's a guy, he's on a 3-fight win streak. He's been looking pretty good of late. What does this challenge mean for you on the road to bigger things?
I think that he's really being slept on. I think a lot of people don't think that he as good as he is, but I think I watched him fight. I think he's a solid fighter. He make a lot of mistakes, but he also do a lot of things good. But I think it's going to be a great performance by me. Like, I'm just coming in there to perform. I don't care how good he is. I don't care, like, what's in front of me. I just know that I got to perform, and I'm here to perform. That's what I come to do. So, December 12th, y'all going to see another great performance by me. That's all.
Well, Toka gave you some respect, some love in terms of the skills that you bring in. He said the difference was this, though. He said he's fast as well, and he doesn't feel like opponents use their jab against you, that they get in front of you, they get a little nervous of the speed coming back at them. How do you respond to that?
I mean, maybe, I guess, but I don't think that's the key. Like, that's probably, he probably right. Like, opponents probably don't use their jab or whatever he want to say, but I don't think that's the key. I think he can go in there and use his jab all he wants and see what I get him. Like, I don't think that's going to get him nowhere in the fight. I think that I'm just an overall better fighter than he is. Like, he's good at some things. He's a solid opponent. He tried to fight. He tried to bang a little bit. But overall, I just feel like I'm a way better opponent. I feel like I know more than him, even though he's older. And he tried to say he's the man and I'm the boy. I just feel like I know more than him. I feel like I'm more experienced than he is, honestly.
All right, talk to me about this. I mentioned you're part of this group of the next turnover here in boxing. Young guys under 25 about to take over. When somebody else has a big win, like this calendar year, look, the biggest win we saw may have been Teofimo Lopez taking down the pound-for-pound king, Vasiliy Lomachenko. Does that make you jealous, fired up, angry when you see somebody who's loosely being compared to you come out with the biggest win of their career and plant their flag?
Nah, definitely not. I feel like it made me more motivated than anything. I can't get jealous. I'm actually a friend of Teofimo, and I was proud of him and proud that he did what he did. So I think I got more motivated seeing what he did and daring to be great at such a young age. It kind of motivated me and made me want to do more. And I'm ready to get in big fights to show the world that I can do more. I could do what he just did. So I guess just basically it got me motivated.
All right, with all due respect to the man in front of you, Toka Khan-Clary, on Saturday, let's talk about what could be down the line because, I see the online chatter going, well, Toka's a southpaw. This would be a great setup fight for Shakur to move, to face a titleist like Jojo Diaz at 130 or another southpaw like Lomachenko if he comes down. Then I read Bob Arum saying, hey, I'd like to push Shakur in there against the Carl Frampton-Jamel Herring fight. What could this win, if you get it, lead to, in the short term for you?
Short term, honestly, like I would love to fight. If I'm being honest with you, like who would I pick? I'll say Frampton, and I know I'm the mandatory. I'm gonna have to fight them, the winner of that, regardless. But then I say Burchell, just because he's the big bad killer of the division. Lomachenko cool and all, but he coming off a loss, and I don't think it'd be too wise for him to call out for me or try to come at my weight class and say just because he was too small for 135 that he lost to Teofimo. Nah, I don't think that would be too small. I feel like 130 my weight class, and I just feel like if he comes down here, he gonna get something that he don't want. I think he's gonna come down here for something that he don't want. I just feel like he shouldn't do that. I'm gonna give him a fair warning that he shouldn't do that. That's all.
Wow. This sounds like, I'm not gonna shine your shoes and outbox you. This sounds like I'm gonna put you out.
Nah, I'm not. I don't go in there to looking for no knockout. But I will say that I feel like if me and Lomachenko fight, I think I beat him worse than Teofimo. And not saying Teofimo ain't, because Teofimo put a dominant performance. But I just feel like I win every round. Like it wouldn't be. It'll be hard for him to win any rounds.
Okay, I can respect that. Now, when we talk about you, sometimes you'll get young Floyd comparisons, and I'm not putting that on you, but that's what some people get because you're quick, you're slick, you're intelligent in there. But then there's some people that say, well, I got to see him in a fight, man. I got to see if there's the dog, I got to see if he can punch on this level. What kind of dog is inside of you right now?
Yeah, that's the worst thing. Like I was just talking with my team yesterday, because we finished our last days of sparring with like 2 days ago we finished our last day of sparring. But I was just talking with my team and I'm like, everybody always say like they always talk about my footwork, my skills, and like all that kind of stuff, but they don't understand like I really got that in me. Like I got that dog in me. And those was like the exact words we used. Like damn, like they don't understand that. Like a lot of people just see me and they just think, okay, great footwork, speed, and great defense. But they don't understand like if I gotta fight, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight that hard. Like I'm from North New Jersey. Like I ain't soft at all. And if Toka Khan get in there with something different that he gotta push me and bring something out of me, y'all gonna get to see every bit of it. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, last time I checked, there's nothing soft about Newark, New Jersey or the surrounding area. Thank you very much right there. I'll give you this credit. A guy you're friends with, the great Bud Crawford. I think you may be the only one to ever get him to laugh on camera. I did for 2 seconds last month, and I felt like I had won an award. What is it with you? You can just get under that man's skin and bust him up in a way that we don't see in the media.
That's because we got a real relationship. It's not like we got like an on camera or anything. It's like a real relationship. That's like my big brother. So I know like what gets to him. Like I know how to like make him. I'm really like the little brother. Like I know how to make him mad and get under his skin. And the thing is, we both super competitive. So it's like our personalities clash, and you'll see me make him laugh, or he'll open up around me a lot more than he'll open up around a lot of people.
It is certainly fun to watch. You got a great name, Shakur Stevenson, named after the late, great Tupac Shakur. Please tell me you've used that as a pickup line and it worked. You got to tell me this.
No, I ain't never used it. I ain't never used it as a pickup line. Actually, like nowadays, like females don't even listen to like Tupac. Like it's so weird. Like it's like people of our generation don't listen to no Tupac. They don't listen to no Biggie. Like if I'm in the car, if I play Tupac or Biggie, they just be zoned out, like ready for me to play some Lil Durk or something. Like so, yeah. I don't know. It's just I guess times just changed. Like I think my mother kind of raised me well, where I came up listening to all that old school kind of music, and I know it. Like I like to listen to it. So.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, people don't know the classics nowadays. They're watching too many Paul brothers. Speaking of that real quick, you got respect for what we're seeing lately? The carnival side of boxing where, you know, the great Mike Tyson coming back at 54. Now you got Floyd and Logan Paul. Is that good for the sport in your eyes?
I mean, at first I was against it because like I ain't really want to see Mike Tyson and Roy. It was older, and it just wasn't interesting to me. But after I watched it, I was really interested in seeing like Mike was really in there throwing a lot of heat, and for him to say like he was smoking before and all that kind of stuff is like weird because it's like he looked in good shape for the age that he is, and even Roy Jones didn't do bad at all. So. It was definitely good to watch. Now, when you talk about Floyd and, like, Logan Paul, I don't get into, like, the YouTubers. I'm not into, with all due respect to them, like, it's good that they doing that, but it's a difference going against a real fighter and a YouTuber. And I got a question, matter of fact. How much do the Paul weigh?
Like 190. This is
190. So what weight are they fighting at?
We don't know yet. We don't know if there's going to be a commission involved, but hey, if you're that age, if you're Floyd, you're 43 and people are willing to buy it and you can cash that check, I guess more power to you. They call him Money May for a reason. Okay. And they call you
Floyd going to go to a 190 pounder. That don't even make sense.
Maybe they'll do it open weight. It doesn't make sense, but it makes a lot of dollars. Remember that. Shakur Stevenson. Pleasure to speak with you as always. Saturday, ESPN, 10 Eastern, Toka Khan-Clary in front of you. Hey, the future's going to be bright, though. I want you to fight Loma. One day I want you to fight Teo, Frampton, Evan Korn. Slap around all the silly ones, all right? I love it.
Evan Korn?
Yeah, exactly. Who is that guy? Never heard of him.
No, for real, I'm asking.
He's a top-ranked PR guy. You know, the ginger. He's a nice guy, though.
Evan. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're like
fighter.
Yeah, he's more of a YouTuber. Shakur Stevenson, it's been a pleasure, sir. Best of luck to you in the future. Always great to talk to you.
All right.